So over here is the final hydroponic design. This is, I guess, somewhere of a compromise between a deep water culture system and a nutrient film system. The way it's set up is the water flows in over on this end and travels down this tube, and then there's an outlet here that flows back into the container and gets pumped up. There's also 3 air stones here. You can probably, well, maybe not in this one. It's hard to see them. There's the air stone right there, blowing bubbles up and oxygenating the water. So there's one in each of the white tubes. And then down in the water, you see there's another air stone providing air. And down there you can see there's the pump. The simplest thing that I decided to do is just have the pump come up and split into 3 different pieces. And each of those pieces then goes up on these black hoses. The plants are just planted in normal Dixie cups that I used a soldering iron to drill some holes in, and then I filled those with puffed clay pellets and then a rock wool cube, and then planted the seeds directly in there. At first I thought it would be a good idea to have this end elevated compared to this end, and it is still a good idea, but it just needs to be slightly elevated, just slightly. And really what's going to keep the water flowing in this direction is going to be the outlet hose over here. I'm using 2 small aquarium pumps there for oxygenating the water, and they just go through a splitter over here, and that provides the air. So this setup, it cost maybe like $250 to build, including the sawhorses, the nutrients, the pumps, the container, and all the materials. And it holds 8 plants per tube, so 24 plants in total, and you could easily expand this system in a modular fashion. These extra containers, these are actually PVC fence posts. I was able to get them at Lowe's for about $11, and then the end caps are about $1 each. So you could easily add another tube for 8 more plants for just another $15, and that's about it. So I'll post some updates in a couple of months with the plants here. And then one more word just about the plants. I have everything growing here. I don't know what's going to grow the best, but things like spinach, which are just starting out here, little tiny broccolis and chives and tomatoes, and we'll see what grows. And at first I'm just using this, not this one, that's for later, this Pure Blend Pro fertilizer. It's a vegetative formula, so that means it's good for growing the plants and not so good for when we need to make them flower and have the fruits grow. This system's also really good because if the power goes out, the plants are okay still, and that's already happened once. So the water will stay in here and your plant should be okay for a couple of hours without drowning. Check in later.